In the world of technology, few figures loom as large as Steve Jobs, a man whose vision and relentless drive reshaped our digital landscape.
Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything.
But how did a college dropout become the face of technological innovation? To understand the icon, we must first meet the young man who dared to think different. Born in 1955 and adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, young Steve grew up in the heart of what would become Silicon Valley. From an early age, he was surrounded by the wonders of technology and the ethos of craftsmanship. His father, a mechanic, instilled in him a deep appreciation for quality. Jobs later recalled, he loved doing things right. He even cared about the look of the parts you couldn't see. This attention to detail would become a hallmark of Apple products decades later. But it wasn't just technical skills that set young Steve apart. His insatiable curiosity and rebellious spirit would prove to be the driving forces behind his future innovations. By the mid-1970s, Jobs had dropped out of college, but his education was far from over. He found a kindred spirit in Steve Wozniak, a brilliant engineer 5 years his senior. Their complementary skills would spark a revolution. In 1976, in the humble setting of Jobs' parents' garage, they built the Apple I. It was crude by today's standards, but it laid the foundation for a company that would redefine personal computing.
We've got to make this thing affordable and simple. This is going to be the computer for the masses.
Jobs' marketing genius complemented Wozniak's technical brilliance. The Apple II, introduced in 1977, became their first mass-market success. By 1980, Apple went public, making Jobs a millionaire at just 25. But success came with its own challenges. Jobs' demanding personality clashed with many around him, including John Sculley, the CEO he had personally recruited. In a shocking turn of events, Jobs was forced out of Apple in 1985.
I've done things I'm not proud of, but I don't have any skeletons in my closet that can't be allowed out.
But Jobs was not one to stay down. He quickly founded Next, a computer company aimed at the education market. And in a move that would prove prescient, he bought a small computer graphics division from Lucasfilm, renaming it Pixar. While Next struggled, Pixar would go on to revolutionize animation with Toy Story in 1995. Jobs' investment and belief in the power of technology and creativity were beginning to pay off in unexpected ways. As Pixar soared, Apple floundered. By 1997, the company Jobs had co-founded was on the brink of bankruptcy. In a twist of fate, Apple acquired Next, bringing Jobs back as interim CEO. The stage was set for one of the greatest corporate turnarounds in history.
The cure for Apple is not cost-cutting. The cure for Apple is to innovate its way out of its current predicament.
Jobs' return marked a complete overhaul of Apple's product line and culture. He streamlined operations, focusing on creating fewer but more impactful products. In 1998, Apple launched the iMac, a computer that married form and function in a way that would define the company's future. Jobs' partnership with designer Johnny Ive became crucial to Apple's renaissance. Together, they would create products that were not just tools, but objects of desire. As Jobs put it, it's the intersection of technology and the humanities that makes our hearts sing. As the new millennium dawned, Jobs and Apple were poised to revolutionize multiple industries. In 2001, they introduced the iPod and iTunes, transforming how we consume music. The iPod's iconic tagline captured its essence perfectly.
1,000 songs in your pocket.
But Apple's biggest revolution was yet to come. In 2007, Jobs introduced the iPhone, a device that would redefine the mobile industry and change the way we interact with technology.
An iPod, a phone, and an internet communicator. These are not three separate devices. This is one device, and we are calling it iPhone.
The iPhone was followed by the iPad in 2010, further cementing Apple's role in shaping the future of computing. But as Apple reached new heights, Jobs faced his greatest personal challenge. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2003, Jobs continued to lead Apple with unwavering dedication. He stepped down as CEO in August 2011, passing away just weeks later. His last great project, Apple Park, stands as a physical embodiment of his vision and attention to detail.